Previously on A House Divided. The party had arrived in the Fey version of the Raventree estate, thanks to Vostalas the librarian. Leaving Milton and Vostalas behind, the party began investigating the house, finding another version of Usk, the butler, again in need of aid. The house is overrun by misbehaving guests and something called the Revelry, a Fey spirit of sorts inhabiting parts of the house. They met Sadia, the seneschal of the house, who said that there were many things the party could help with, and in return she would introduce them to the lady of the house and her partner. The party decided to try and help with the centaurs, who had outstayed their welcome. Going to the second floor to deal with them, they took a quick peek at the revelry below and saw the party that was going on, the disgusting nature of it, and the partygoers who were eating whatever they could get their hands on, including each other. Espen is aware his acolyte is down there somewhere, but she was not spotted. They tried having a go at talking with the centaurs and found out that they were staying because some of their number are caught up in the revelry below. On hearing this, the party decided to make their way to the kitchens to see Red the Scullion, a being feeding the revelry. In this disgusting kitchen, they heard screams coming from the rooms beyond, and on opening the door, came face to face with the revelry spirit. The situation got diffused for a few moments when they allowed the kitchen staff to continue their work. However, Espen then cast a remove curse on the chef Red, and a few moments later, silence came over everything, all attention passing to the door, and what was about to happen next with the revelry beyond. Alright everybody, I'm guessing we're going to have to roll some initiative, and we're going to change this music to something, I think, a little bit more upbeat for what's going to be going on. And yeah, by all means, roll yourselves into the combat. Let's see how this is going to play out.
Okay. That tracks.
This is when you don't want a high roll.
Oh my god, that's a lot of NPCs.
Oh lord. Oh my god.
Oh no, my thing's running slow.
Yeah, there'll be a reason.
Conrad, what have you done?
My browser is like frozen.
Yeah, mine's losing its will.
You may have to give it a moment. Yeah.
Google is telling me to give up.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Conrad lifts one curse.
Oh, the dice! The dice!
Oh, it's finished now. I tried to screenshot it, and it was too late.
Oh my god, the dice.
I just wanted to send it to Seb.
I think I might have caught it. Hopefully I did. Sorry, I was very distracted. James, did we suss out that being poisoned is supposed to give me disadvantage on my initiative checks too?
Yes.
It should do as well. Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20. I don't want that now. Give it to me later. No.
It's okay. It just means you're going to roll really badly from now on.
Oh.
Out of everyone, Espen is last.
Okay, Espen. All right. Well, we understand where we're at the moment. So yes, with the remove curse done upon Red, silence begins. But I guess we will begin the combat and see where we're going to go on this one. Right. Okie dokie. The first one in the list. That one is going to move.
Oh my god! I might as well have a lie down. Oh no! I'm right by the door.
Astra, nothing
James,
else seems to happen.
I don't believe
I'll
be right next to that door. If Eddie,
Yeah, you would. Yes, you would.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Then, yes, I'm not sure what your Regulus would have been up to at that point. Yeah, but moving where you think he would, where would you actually be in the scheme?
Oh no, you moved to take a screenshot for Seb.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I legitimately think you were. I don't think you were there. I think you were in front of Mona.
You were like here, I think, next.
I thought I was going outside. I thought it was out here.
No.
No, you were definitely here as fodder for me, so stay there.
I think I was here, James. I think I was up here. I think actually I was over here.
I was actually
in the
on
other
mortal
dimension.
plane.
Yeah, wrong dimension.
I'm gonna pull up the final screenshot from the video.
Oh, good. Yes.
Oh yes. Let's put him back where he's supposed to be. We can put off the combat for a while. It's fine.
Yeah, let's just put it
I've
off.
got a plan.
Is it Ren? Because I think that's what we should do.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like Mona's class is basically my plan is kill.
Okay, so as of a minute before it stops, Cordelia, you're in front of the door.
Hey.
So nice try being up there. Regulus, you are here.
Where?
Regulus was there. Okay.
Regulus is there. Cordelia's here.
Ooh.
The tank is all the way in the back. Good.
betrayed
That's-
me.
I was up here because I was
Removing curse. yeah.
curse. And yes, Astra, you were at that door.
I was ready to leave.
I feel betrayed.
I'm
Okay.
turning it down. I'm seeing if anybody moves in the last 1 minute and 30 seconds, but I'm pretty sure this is how things happen.
Right, we'll go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if it changes, but as of right
I will
now,
go with
that's
it.
the way was.
Is it you've got 2 people in front of you? Thanks a lot, Jim.
Oh, it's not like I'm gonna run in and fight, is it? You're gonna stand over here and hide.
Well,
to throw
let's
a blade.
see. Let's see. So silence befell. You've heard a minor bit of movement, Astra, moments before, but everybody's just looking at the door in silence. And yeah, you're like, it's about to go down. What does Astra do?
Astra pulls out her rapier.
Oh.
Her rapier, and if anyone hostile enters her sphere of influence, she will stab a bitch. And that's her hold action, because there's nothing she can do at this point, or wants to.
Okay, fair enough. Next in the turn order, then it will be Red. Red is like, she's going to panic in the moment, and she's like, no, it can't get me again. And she's going to start to run, and she's going to be getting out of here. That away, and can get all the way over there. And that one, she is done. Right, let's see where the next one is. Okay, and the next one. And a couple more. And a couple more.
Why, James? Why? What have we done? What did we do to you?
All right, this one here can get to the door, open the door, and Cordelia, this one will be able to attack the person at the door. So let's see how this is going to be done as the mob will begin to try and beat you down.
Okay, wait a second.
Yeah.
Cordelia moved in the last 15 seconds of the video.
Yeah, but is that
I
because we were
closed the
playing-
door.
Two here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wasn't in front of the door.
Yeah, well, what happened is we heard and you hear silence, and that's when Drew was like, "No, I'm just gonna move back." So I guess technically, she's there.
She's
Yay.
Sorry, I was catching up on the video. That's in like the last legitimate like 20 seconds of it.
Last legitimate 20 seconds. Oh, Regulus, as the door opens and the guy comes running through, and a
Yes.
17 to hit you for 20 bludgeoning as the mob begins to attack.
Holy
Thank God, because that would have brought me to
Moses.
bloodied.
Oh my
already.
god!
I'll uncanny dodge it, I guess. 20 damage.
Uncanny dodge the lot.
Okay, so that's 10 damage, right?
I believe you halve on an uncanny dodge. That is fair. So right, that is officially done. Next on the list, what have we got?
Oh, jeez.
That one can start moving. Mona, you are next.
I have nothing. I have nothing I can do.
Oh man.
Oh my god, that was a lot of damage for one of the 20 enemies we're gonna deal with.
Yeah, the mob. It's the mob. This is not. This is not the individuals you're dealing with. You're looking at like the idea. The idea is that each of these tokens is a group of these things coming in the door. If that makes sense.
Shit.
You're taking on the revelry.
If that's
So, yeah.
the case, if it's a group of people, these one tokens, surely they can't fit in the same space to, like do the
Yeah,
whole I'll attack and back.
it's like the swarm thing, isn't it? But it's the idea of that there's one stack block for the lot of them is what's really going on. So you're taking on one enemy, if that makes sense, is the way it's actually playing out.
Interesting. Okay.
They call it the Ravenous Host.
Oh dear. Dearie me. Okay. In a panic, Mona will slice her left arm and activate Right of the Dawn. So now I deal radiant damage on my attacks. She'll move in and try to attack, I guess.
Okay.
Is it undead?
It is not undead on that
Okay,
one,
so-
but 21 will definitely hit.
For 12 damage. Not
Or
the best.
12 damage. Okay.
Oh, wait. Let me target it. I forgot about targeting.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, 14.
14, yeah, that will hit as well. Yeah.
Okay, for 1 extra radiant damage. Not good.
Okay, that is officially done.
And that's my turn.
Okay, no problem. Next on the list. Let's see how this one is going to do. Where is he hiding? That's going to be the question.
Dear God. There's so many.
He's down here, so they start coming up. Okay, bringing us to Cordelia's turn. You can hear more and more sounds beyond the door, Cordelia, as this is all going on.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at first level on the guy in front. So they need to make a Wisdom save 16.
A wisdom save.
This one.
Okay, no problem. Let's see how he's going to do. Saves. Wisdom. And in this particular case, a 19.
Okay, so you take 3 points of damage. And that's it.
Okay. 3 for that.
Hey man, at least you're not in the doorway then.
Yeah, but I can't move.
You know, if that was me. Or possibly on my turn if we ever get there. I can stick around.
One makes it to the door, but it's got a double move.
It's in my sphere of influence now, so I stab him.
Yes, absolutely. You can start stabbing at the mob.
Yay.
AC 10.
19 for 9. Yeah, you definitely can.
It's like multiple in one person. I say I should.
You can do on that one. Make an intelligence check as well, Astra, as you do. 22. You're very aware that these are innocents that you're literally brutally murdering at the moment.
Oh, it was a panic stab when I did it again.
No, but this is the point. Yeah, you are aware that these are under the control, mind control, something else. Right, next one has double moved and will make it through to where it is. Alright guys, there's a lot. They wanted to go big or go home. Found it was good. Right.
I'm looking forward to Vikings actually.
Yeah. Come on.
You need to write a backstory for that now.
You have 1 week right now.
Oh god.
There's so many enemies.
I would love if Seb just turned up and we were playing an entirely different game.
Don't tell him.
Yes.
Congratulations, Seb. Your evil lawyer won. We're dead. Have fun with your best friend, the librarian.
His friend, the library.
God, he's having trouble finding the tokens.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah, they're
pat
we will.
Stuff you then.
No, not quite, not quite.
I will take out my dagger and disengage as a bonus action and go over here.
Okay.
And just on the way. No, before I go, I'm gonna slash him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'll do. Before I
Fair
go,
enough.
I'll slash him. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yes, okay. 11.
11 on this one will miss, unfortunately. Yes.
Hey, great. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just over here now. Maybe
Okay.
I'll just sort of. Maybe I won't go there. Maybe I'll just hide behind
Espen in the corner. Okay.
And I just sort of try and nudge him forward and be like, "You got this. You got this."
You can do it. You can do it. Okay. More and more running around. This one will be double moving to the door.
Jamie has just given one extra space. For
Yeah, exactly. He's left a hole that they can all go through now.
Yeah.
I understand why I could hear everything now, James. I just opened a thing in my thing. I know I can understand Sylvan.
Ah, you've spotted. You've spotted things going on. Fair enough. As more of these things are pouring through the door, that one can get to there.
Oh, can I attack him?
Yeah, you absolutely can. Yes, it's running
Actually,
through.
no, I won't. No. I've got other reactions. No. Never mind. I will
Oh,
not attack.
okay. So this one will then squeeze.
What is that? Oh my god!
That's a centaur coming into the room.
God damn it, I hate centaurs!
So that will come barreling into the space, but his head to double move.
Do this to him, James. You know it's his worst nightmare.
Yeah, we're adding to his worst nightmares. Yeah.
Seb's gonna be so sad he's missing the centaur. He's gonna be so sad.
Another one will make its way through, and this
no.
will be on Mona from that side, on that front. And these ones will be out of the way for a little bit. I'm gonna save them for later.
Thanks, James.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Going down to the bottom of the turn order, Espen, you're last up on the list as all this is going on.
Okay. Espen sees Regulus like on his shoulder. He'll like kind of shoulder him off and try to get a view outside the door. There's a centaur.
Sorry, no, I missed one person, and yeah, they would be making their way in the room because I did not do their turn. But a little halfling woman does come in robes as this is all going on.
Kill it.
Oh, my next
She
target.
shanked me. Does she just stab me in the kneecaps?
It looks like there's intent as this is all going on, but you're not there. You're not there yet. If that makes
I'm
sense.
not above eating a halfling. I'm sorry.
Espen kind of throws a shoulder off of Regulus and then sees Varya come in the room and he'll say, "Varya!" And he will move forward to here. Technically, I think this dude's in the way.
Mm-hmm. Technically, yes.
Yeah. I really wanted to get here, but here's hoping I can still do this. Espen reaches to his chest, takes his holy symbol, puts it into the air, and then pulls it across. And as he does, some flames comes across with it. And as he's doing that, Cordelia and Astra will see the same thing happening starting here as I cast Wall of Fire.
Oof. Okay, going for Wall of Fire.
Oh no. Espen's gonna burn the house down.
Yay!
Oh, that's my house. Don't do it.
James, is there a way I can turn this, or is it stuck in that direction?
Is there a template that you? Yeah. So if you've got a middle mouse wheel, that should turn a direction. If
Look at that!
Template.
Neat.
That's all right, and then you can place as you do. Yeah, we can't see it until you do your final placement. Okay, a Wall of Fire is
And
now...
since it's on top of our boy, the Revelry, he takes that as well. And I'm gonna make the side that does damage facing out towards the rest of the Revelry. So this dude is okay, but hopefully anybody else that tries to come through that is gonna take some damage, or at least hopefully it's a deterrent.
Absolutely. Well, let's see. We'll see how that plays out for a little bit here on that.
Oh,
one.
and as a bonus action, I'm gonna shift.
Makes sense.
So, and he's just saying, Varia, Varia, Varia.
Okay, and onwards as the fire erupts across this thing as this is all going on, and you see the wall of flame go up. You just hear screaming going on from what's going on. Espen, give me a perception check as as this is going down in the moments.
I would love nothing more.
26, yeah.
Nope,
I mean,
disadvantage because I'm poisoned. 11.
Oh, 11, yeah. No, fair enough. Yeah, seeing your acolyte was too much. In the moment, yeah, you do not notice other things going on with your wall of flame in the other room in the moments. Bringing us to the top of the round here, and we will see. I'm going to easily now ignore anyone that's past the wall of fire for a little bit. Astra, bringing us to your turn as the flames go up. There seems to be a break in the wall here, but there is many things in the room with you guys as this is all going on.
Can I do a quick Arcana check on the person here to see if it's like a spell that they're under, or if it's a charm, or what it is that's controlling them?
Absolutely, you can. Yeah, you can make an Arcana check and can see what it's on about.
Didn't we discern it was a charm though last time? Because
You do. I think Cordelia did, but on that one, so I'll make it an easy check on that front. But yeah. You definitely think they are under some sort of a charm effect. As this is all going on right now.
Well, that's that plan. I've done it one day then. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try and. Oh, I don't want to hurt these people now that I've realized.
I mean, we've set the house on fire at this point. They're all gonna die.
Oh, fair enough. Let's, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I wanted to do Dispel Magic on it, but I can't. Oh.
The choices, but...
Oh, James, can I say something?
Sure.
It says I can make the wall of fire up to 60 feet long. I don't want to make it the full 60 feet. I just want it to stop here. So it's not cutting through the wall like a blazer.
I'm with you. Yeah. So it's literally you would have done it properly. I see what you're saying for the room. Yeah,
just
not
give you
a
a
problem. Yeah,
okay,
that makes perfect sense to me. No problem.
Is the wall of flame going through the disgusting glob monster then?
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
24. You can see it's clearly passing through it as this is going on. But with a 24, you realize it's having no effect whatsoever on whatever this thing is.
I will turn to the group and go, well, it's fireproof. If that helps anyone. God damn it.
It helps him, I guess.
Yeah. I will...
Oh, that's a fourth of a spell that...
I will, I guess...
I'll give you this as well. You can't... Obviously, with the 24, you definitely see there are other creatures on the other side. It is at least holding back the rest of the... the rest of the horde, which is something.
But it isn't hurting the big...
No.
The big lad. Okie dokie. I'm just gonna... For now, I will just Vicious Mockery the one in front, because I'm panicking about I don't want to hurt it, but I really have no idea what to do. Well, I'm trying to think. I will just... she'll just go, oh god, you're ugly. She'll like try her best, but it isn't. She's not in the.
She's not in the right frame of mind. Fair enough. But it fails with a 4 anyway, and you do emotional damage to the revelry here, to the ravenous host. Sorry, as this is all going on. Right. Okay. Red is, I'm going to say, far enough away that she will be out of the combat now, so I can get rid of her.
Can I give sorry, I wanted to give because she's right next to me. I'll give Cordelia Bardic Inspiration. You'll just have a little hand on your shoulder going, I'm sure you've got something in that big brain of yours to sort this out. And
Big head?
Head?
Brain.
Do I take psycho damage?
Cordelia's been viciously mocked on accident.
Oof. Oof. Okay. Yep. No.
Her
Fair
hair
enough.
is so big, I thought it was her head.
Right. Okay. So I'm just going to keep moving through these guys until I find one that's in the room, and that'll make life easier. This one is in the room. So this one will be attacking Mona at this point. And let's see how it will do as the mob tries to beat you down. Let's have a look. 23 for 13 bludgeoning damage as that is all going on that front.
Sweet.
And the legendary action from the Revel, I should do that. I'm going to have you make one of its other characters next to... what one are we going to move here? The Centaur will make an attack as it is made to by the Revelry. So, Espen, you're getting a beat down from that beastie. So let's
Warding
see how-
Flame.
Okay, no problem. So a 12, I'm assuming, will miss.
Warding Flare, sorry. Yes, it misses.
Okay, that is all done in the moment. The next one is not in the way, so Mona, you are round to your turn.
Man, what the hell are we gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Kill them all.
Yeah, Mona wants to get to the big boy, and these are all in the way. So, unfortunately, 20 for 11 plus. 14 for 11 plus 6.
11 plus 6, that all works.
Oh, 13
13 still hits, yep. 14.
plus 5. Ah,
Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm taking your health away. Sorry, apologies, Mona. Yeah, put
Hey,
yourself back.
are they still alive? Jeez
Yeah.
Louise.
No, put yourself back to where you should be. Yeah, here we go. So let me take it off the right person. So sorry about that. I was don't select I select the wrong character. It's not a good idea. And another 5 on top. Right. Okay. So yes, Mona. Yeah, you're taking your attacks. No problem.
they're still alive.
Yeah, you're not.
Fucking-
You're just dealing with a mob. You're not dealing with a single entity in this moment. There is one stat block with a lot of hit points.
Yep. That's all I can do.
Fair enough. I'm going to put in here Mona past you. I'm going to put the acolyte so I remember that she is done, and she is going to attempt to attack the Cordelia right now in the moment as this is all going on, and it's going to be a little club incoming, and I'm assuming a 5 will miss as it tries to go for your kneecaps in the moment as this is going on. Next on the list it will be that's not in the room. It is actually Cordelia herself. Okay.
It was that one, I believe.
Oh, did I miss him out? One sec.
No.
No?
Oh,
Okay, sorry.
No, it is Cordelia. Yeah.
Okay, I'm probably not gonna last very long, so might as well go big.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what about go home? That's the other option, right?
Go big or go home.
Okay, what on earth does this do? So
It's always a good sound when you have to make that.
Yeah.
What on earth does this do? Got flaming walls. It's all underway now.
She just tilts her head back, and you hear this kind of like whispered roar. As she just touches her temple, and you just make out revelry as she casts
Ooh.
He
this.
casts another revelry.
A mob versus a mob.
Ooh.
Damage is terrible.
Oh, yeah, cool.
An intelligence save. Oh, I don't think we're going to get too great on an intelligence save on that one. Let's see how it's going to do.
Yeah, the
It's
revelry.
just a blob. Give it disadvantage.
Doesn't need it.
It does not need it, no, but it will take. Yes, the horde starts to take the psychic lance damage as this is all going on, as they're starting to cry out in pain.
It is also incapacitated until the end of my next turn.
Start
of next turn.
Fair enough. Unfortunately, that won't. I can't rule that because this is not one creature. It is. It is.
You're on our side, James.
I know, but it's. I'm going to say a couple of the ones next to you drop, but yeah, it can't deal the whole revelry. I'm sorry.
Is Vario okay?
Should we roll? Let's roll. I'm going to say it is on. You can roll a d10 for me. An 8 or above, she is out.
Oh, God.
Oh, she is out. As Cordelia's mind lance there will bring her to her knees as this is all going on. Okay.
Varia!
Right.
Just
anything
giant
else?
Barabra man running, trying to get to her.
Right, let's move on from Cordelia. This one is next to you, Cordelia, and this one will give it a chance here. Let's see how it's going to do. And it's going to 19.
I can't.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
I
Fair
can't
enough.
even save you. Your armor class is so low. I can't even do anything.
Okay, next one is in the room, and this is with you on this side, over here, Mona. And let's see how it's going to do. 26. Okay, for 13, as these things are starting to pummel as much as they can. And next one, not in the room. Not in the room. Not in the room. Oh, that wall of fire, so much handy. I just don't. All these ones I don't have to worry about until we get to the one that is. Yes, thank you, Espen. So another one on Mona here as this is going on for another 19 for 13 bludgeoning as this is going on.
Oh, Mona is bloodied already.
Fair enough. All of these are outside. You hear a lot of things going on with the fire and things like that, but no one is coming through in the moment. This guy can move over here for safety.
Now, he was actually in the flame.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So he
would
will be
have to
taking
roll.
the what's the save I need to pull on him? Sorry, yeah.
Let me pull it up the spell one more time.
Mm-hmm.
I can cast this without using a spell
Using a slot. Yep.
So
Dex save.
good
okay.
damage, yeah, but it's
Let's see how it's gonna do. 19, so it does save. So half damage, I'm assuming.
I believe it's half damage, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, it's half as much on a successful save. So that's what, yeah.
17.
Yeah, it's alright. It works it out for me. It's all good. On that front. Next on the list, then we
17
have.
damage, I think.
They're all in the other room. Regulus, you are next in the turn order here as all this is going on.
Okay. So, is this thing still alive here?
Yep. It's just a horde of mass
Oh,
bodies
what's
as
this?
this is going on.
I'll go that
That's a little halfling on the floor. They seem
I'll
to be
get it.
incapacitated
Yeah.
at the moment.
I'll get that one. That's the one I should go for, right?
Sure. Yeah. What we can't see is Conrad's face in the on the screen. Is
Right.
Look at it. He's so angry.
Yeah, definitely focused.
Okay, I won't go for that one. Because I think I'll be focusing on all this junk going on
Yeah,
there.
or the giant centaur in front of you. Anything you think? If anything
Oh
you
yeah,
fancy.
actually, that's really close to me, and it's right next to Espen. So if I hit it, at least I get sneak attack.
There you go.
Okay, I assume I just can't hide right here in the middle of anything.
Yeah. It's a little problematic unless you're going to climb in the oven. Might be a little bit burny.
Come on,
Okay,
figure
so
that
I will hack a dagger at it. 20.
Oh, 20. Yeah, that will definitely hit for 7.
And sneak attack on top. 16. Hey, it's all right.
Pretty damn good. Pretty damn
Oh,
good.
I forgot to target it. Sorry.
That's all right. No worries. Not a problem.
And as a bonus action, I'll shout to Mona, Wide swings. Take them all out of woods. Wide swings. And you get some help. That's your help action, Mona.
Oh, okay. Right.
So my Discord audio was dropping in and out there. So I don't know who you attacked. Did you attack the one in front of me here, this dude, or did you attack the centaur?
He attacked the centaur there, Conrad.
Fun. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, get out of here. Get out of here.
Right, okay. Next one on the list. Okay, this one will be pushing in through the bodies. If anyone has an attack of opportunity, they could have taken it. So that would be Cordelia or Mona, as this is going on.
Oh man, no.
14 for -1 damage. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, fair enough. Mona, you're holding back, I'm assuming, for
Does that
reaction.
mean you get healed?
Yeah, healed for one, yeah. Not quite. So yeah, it moves its way through. Espen, this one will be officially beating on you this time.
Do I still have my reaction or no?
You do. I'm guessing you do have a reaction, don't you, on this turn? You haven't.
It doesn't matter. It would hit me anyway.
Oh, okay. All right, on that one. So yeah, for 22 bludgeoning damage as this is all going on.
Jeez Louise. All right. So temporary hit points are gone.
And remember your check for the wall of fire.
Yes, sir.
Oh no.
Now I don't roll saves at disadvantage, right?
I don't think you do actually. No, I
Just
think it's just
check.
checks. Yeah, it's just
Those
checks.
checks and attack rolls, I think.
Okay, so this would be 11.
No.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, so in the moment, I'm going to use my fate point that I got for my birthday to make you re-roll that, so you have a chance.
All right, so I may have taken concentration off me too soon.
That's okay. We'll remember. I'm going to give you that as a chance.
There we go.
Okay, you hold the wall of flame up for now. Okie dokie.
For viewers who don't know, whenever it's our birthday, Axiom gives us a super fate point that we can use to re-roll anything, and it was most recently his birthday,
Indeed.
and he decided to give it to his party.
Yeah, well, sometimes you need a little bit of something. Right. Okay. So that is officially done in the moment. But yeah, we will move on. That one is gone. This one here is going to it's going to try and attack. It is between you two, so it is going to be, I'm going to say, a reroll on a 4, but a 1 will be Astra, 2 Cordelia, 3 will be Espen. Let's have a look and see which way it's going to go. Espen, it's coming your way on that one. Mob beatdown incoming. 26 for 19 that time.
It's the other one.
Yeah.
I could have warding flared that, but I didn't say it, so go ahead. 19.
Okay, 19 on that front. Fair enough. And that triggers a check.
Save. Yep. Which means I just need 10.
Come on.
Did it.
Okay. Holding the line here is going on. Next one on the list is the centaur. I am going to say it's got a couple of choices here. So 1 and a 2 will be Mona. 3 and a 4 will be Espen. And in this particular case, it's Espen incoming.
I'd like to warding flare it.
No problem. Okay.
Oh, never mind. It just doesn't hit me, I guess.
Yeah, no, fair enough. The centaur, being of the race it is, misses. We will make no further comment about the centaur. Right. Moving on from that one. Let's see who is next. This one is definitely next to Mona, so this will be attacking her. Let's see how it's going to do. 18.
Can I? Oh God. Never mind. It still hits. Cool.
Okay.
Oh, I'm taking a beating.
Yep,
already.
From the mob. Yep, fair. Okie dokie. So that is done. Next on the list. Not in here, not in the room.
James, why is my vision getting darker and darker as I get less.
Oh,
health.
there is a mod on that is doing all of that. As you're taking more and more damage, you'll start getting heartbeats happening and all manner of things as you're dying. So
Starting to black out.
Starting to black out. Yeah. If we'll try it for 1 week. If it's no good, we get rid of it. Espen, round to you in this turn.
Nobody's attacked this dude in front of me, right?
This is basically a mob. So the way to look at it is, whenever anyone's attacking anything in here, it's all hitting the same thing.
Okay. I will grasp my holy symbol. Since there's so many people around us, I'll make it count, and I will use Radiance of the Dawn. And of course, it's crap damage. But everyone that is hostile towards us, that doesn't have total cover, must make a con save. DC, I believe 16, not 15.
Okay. Let's see how they do as a Constitution save. It's going to be wishy-washy, but we'll put the con save in for this guy and do it that way. So yes, in general, they're doing pretty damn well against it. Is the answer with a 20.
This is to them, not you, James.
Fair enough.
All right.
I understand.
Does the revelry have to do that since it's through the door?
Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, nothing seems to be having any sort of effects as far as you're seeing.
Oh my god, I hate this. I hate everything about this.
Mm.
I can't do anything. I really want to save.
Murder everyone.
Do
I was
it.
gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word. And for shit, everybody gets 5.
Yeah. Well, it might make the difference between down or up for some.
Yeah. I give it to Varia as well.
Okay, fair enough. That will definitely bring her round. I'm going to put it in those terms.
Yeah, I was missing those 10 hit points tonight, so 5 hit points back.
Yeah, it's
And
an
nearly at
improvement
full.
you need.
It's good.
Yeah. You're
it's
feeling
appropriate.
more comfortable. Yeah, fair. You're feeling more comfortable. I believe, guys, that will bring us to the top of the round for round 3 as we're kicking in. And Astra, you're the first one in the room that can react.
It's just been me reading through my sheet,
Mhm.
desperately trying to find something fucking useful. So,
Have you come to any conclusions? Yes.
so if the effect for these lads is a charm on them, I'm assuming, in theory, every time it's their go, they are rolling a check to see that the charm is still a thing.
No, it's not working quite the way
Is
you
that
think
not
it
working?
does.
Okay,
No,
'cause
apologies. But
we'll just put counter charm
but
up.
if you wanted to try something and we flavor it in that way for some what are you trying to achieve as well? More. Let's see if it goes with flavor.
I have counter charm, and I was hoping that as these hordes are entering the room, some of them are being able to kind of snap out. It's weakening.
Yeah. So
the
is it like an
effects.
area? Can you bring it up?
Yeah,
Let's have a look.
I will copy and paste it because it's on my.
Because I'm certainly willing to see how that plays out in this very strange situation here. You're only friendly with can hear and gain advantage. So apologies. Yeah. So that the problem we've got is that they're not friendly creatures. Is in the.
Actually, I can do it. Is on our halfling friend, right?
Well, she's not counted as a friendly creature right now, but
I'm friends with her. She's friends with
She
me.
is trying to take out my kneecaps.
I see her as a friend.
I claim.
I've heard many positive things about her during my time with Espen.
all right. I'm gonna say let's roll an Arcana and let's see if we can. I'm gonna say I'll allow it as a one-off if your Arcana is damn good. I'm gonna set the DC at 21.
I believe in you.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to say then you can use your action in this very specific circumstance to try and do this. And in these moments, the raging eyes of the halfling will clear in the moments as this is going on. And Espen, she sort of you see her eyes clear as she sort of catches sight of you in the moments, and just saying your name weakly in the moment, and just looking around in horror at what's going on around her.
Yay. Okay. And then my bonus is going to be a bardic inspiration on Mona. I'll be like, don't hit the halfling, but bash back anyone else, and then you'll get a bardic inspiration for that.
Okay, next on the list, they are outside the room. Keep going until we find one in the room. Okay, this one has two choices. It's going to... Oh no, it has three technically right now, because the acolyte is now freed from the hive mind.
James, no.
So a 1 will be Cordelia, 2 will be the acolyte, 3 will be Mona, and then 4 will be a reroll. So let's have a look as this is going on. Mona, it's actually coming your way as the mob will try to beat you down a little bit more. 25 for 17 as that's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, that one is done. Next one is done. Mona, you are next in the turn order as this is all going on.
Shit. I am 1 hit away from death, guys. Just to let you all know. Well, unconsciousness.
But you do have advantage and inspiration.
Yep. I sure do.
What are you doing in the moments? Yes.
Yep. I may as well just go all out. Sure, why not? I will. I will blood curse on the marked these guys. So I do an extra d6 damage to it because that's all I can do. 20 for 9 plus 6 plus 5 radiant damage plus 3 something damage. Curse.
3 something damage.
Curse damage. Curse damage. I don't know
Fair
what.
enough. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
is.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, so it's 24. So you get the 7.
Plus 2 radiant damage plus 5 mark damage.
Okay, fair enough.
Is the mob looking bloody?
No. At this point.
Bloody furious.
Right, okay, if Mona is all done then. Next after the turn order will be the acolyte. Looking around in the moment, she will see which one of you is the most hurt and realize what is going on. She will attempt to cure wounds on Mona in the moment. Let's see how she's going to do.
Thank you.
For giving you 8 healing.
It's better than nothing.
And she is going to she will try and no, she can't push through.
She is stuck.
She is definitely stuck in the middle. So Espen, yeah, you just see that your acolyte is like trying to heal of what she can, but she's literally stuck in the midst of stuff and can't move. Cordelia, round to you.
Oh god. Okay. I guess I'm going to. Is this space? Oh no, the centaur's in that space. Oh, I can't move.
You can go this way.
Yeah, technically you
Climb
could
over
climb
everything.
over a few things here and there on that front. Or you could go out the door. The door is just there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but then I take 3 opportunity attacks and die on the way out.
Maybe.
Not ideal. Is there? Oh god, it's gonna be a disadvantage. I'm not meant to be this close, guys.
It was like there was a mob in the way.
I know, right? And psychic damage is the only thing that's doing anything. I will just cast Mind Sliver on this guy in front.
Okay.
4 damage.
Okay. 1 second. Save. Oh, they did real well. Okay.
Okay.
James, do we even look like we're doing anything to this mob?
Yeah, in little bits and bobs here and there. Yeah, you're knocking a person down here, or a thing like that. But compared to the mass, no. You're very low on the scheme of things. It's like you may have wandered into a higher level area or something.
Yeah.
No.
As a free action, can I pick up the halfling and use her as a human shield?
You can just make a strength check. See how you do.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Strong Cordelia, let's go.
See how the halfling will do in relation.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You pick up the halfling and wave her around like a human shield.
I just need an extra +2 to AC.
Fair enough. Okay, that is officially done. Cordelia is done. The revel that is next to you, it has a couple of choices here, so let's see how it's going to do. 1 will be Astra, 2 Cordelia, 3 the Acolyte, and then 4 will be a reroll. And it's the Acolyte. Okay, so the mob will attempt to beat it down. You're flaring it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, you, Espen, in the moments here, you watch as your acolyte goes unconscious from the attack.
Cordelia just picks them up and throws them into
the fray on that front. Yeah.
Well, this is broken. Just love it.
I think Espen would assume that she was trying to like pick her up to save her.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
There's a lot going on, so
Yeah.
you can definitely.
Mona 100% knew what Cordelia was doing. Good plan.
Fair enough.
I just don't want to kill Cordelia later, so that's what Espen is.
Fine, I'm not going to last past this fight anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is for going to be for Mona here, as Mona is going to be hit by a 21 for 17.
I'm gonna have to try. I mean, this is my last.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my AC is 16. So close.
Okay. So 17 on that one. They will continue on then. Let's have a look. Not in the room. Not in the room.
7 hit points.
Yay.
Oh, goodbye, world.
This one will attempt Mona, and let's see how it's going to do.
Yeah.
20 for 18. Okay.
Silvery barbs. Silvery
barbs. Okay, I will re-roll the roll. Let's see how it's going to do. And the new number.
Oh my god, you actually saved me.
You can have you can have the advantage as well.
Not-
it comes
not-
with it as a gift.
But I'm just saying there are 2 more people that can attack this turn.
Well, yeah, it may still make the difference. Let's see. Not here.
It's just nerve-wracking. You see you counting down and waiting to see if it gets to like a PC or if someone in here is going to get to do something.
So, yeah, Regulus, it is technically your turn here.
Okay. I will. Once again, are these guys just not? Are they not doing anything?
No, they're not. They don't seem to be doing anything in the.
Not that I want to add to our stress or anything.
No, I'm going to just say they're part of the revelry. They're just part of the mob at this point, if that makes sense.
Cheering.
So it's all just a bit more.
They're
remember,
throwing food.
These are not technically individual creatures, if that makes sense. This is all a bit. It's a bit more wishy-washy than that.
What's giving Mona the most grief? Just the mobs.
The
entire thing.
The entire mob's in the room. Yeah.
Jamie, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
The average damage I've taken from each attack is 17. I'm getting pummeled.
Do you want to make an intelligence check, Regulus, or not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, fair enough. 14. Okay, so yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's. Why the hell are you staying? I have no idea, or you're not even sure at this point.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just measuring.
Mm-hmm. You're allowed to measure all you
Sure.
wish.
There's a door to the north.
There's a north door? Oh, there
Yeah,
is.
There's a door
right
to
up
the
there.
left. So,
Split.
Regulus
party.
is just
Split
gonna
the party.
hack. He's gonna hack a dagger. I don't know how many of these daggers I have left, but they keep coming.
Yeah, I'm going to say they're going to get low fairly shortly.
I mean, they were just bits of like plates and stuff, weren't they? So,
And a few knives from other places.
oh yeah, there was knives actually. Yeah. So I'll throw the dagger at the centaur again.
Okay. 21. Yeah, you will definitely hit.
Lovely. I'll have some sneak attack with that, please.
Fair enough.
That was good this time.
Very nice. Very nice.
Okay, and I'll be like, okay, guys, you obviously have got this. I'm just gonna see if there's any help out here. Espen, just try and protect Mona as much as you can, okay?
I think
Help
when you
action.
run, this guy would have been coming. Running over on that one, and he quickly is like, "Quickly, get out of there! Get
Oh,
out
thank
of
God.
there!" And he's trying to help pull you out of the door, Regulus.
Just opens the door and
What's
gets
going
stabbed.
on that front?
I can't stop. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting pulled.
As this is going on,
Espen into the
yeah.
help action.
Thanks.
Okay, moving down the list.
I'm
Let's see.
sorry. It's my character. I can't.
Espen, this one is on you.
Yeah.
23 for 20. Okay.
Espen, hang on. Okay, yeah. Espen has 4 hit points.
Okay.
Join
At
the
least you
club.
got knock on 0.
Oh God, it's so dark and pulsy.
It's quite scary, isn't it?
Ugh.
Quite
Ugh.
unnerving.
In a good way, or is it too
No,
much?
it's terrifying.
It's absolutely
that's-
terrifying.
I'm gonna do it now. I want to see.
It's just like a heartbeat, and it's just red
Oh,
and dark.
whoa!
Wait, what? What's
It's
pulsing?
terrifying.
But it flashes
The
green. when you
edges of
heal.
the edges of my screen are red and it's pulsing, and the actual vision is dark.
As he's
That's
losing
cool.
health,
I really
basically.
like it.
Oh, I want to put my health down so I can see.
Yeah, just play
It's
yourself
not-
down
You'll
like
get
5.
there if you're not careful.
Yeah, have fun looking at it for fun. When you have to look at it, it is terrifying.
I've been looking
Oh.
at it for the past like 20 minutes. It's quite unnerving.
It's like playing like Amnesia: The Dark Descent. It's got that
Yeah.
kind of vibe.
Kind of feel to it. No,
Yeah.
fair enough. Okay, so that one is done. Next on the list, let's keep moving down.
Put my health up.
Oh, on this one, 3 possible targets. Astra 1, Cordelia 2, and 3 will be Espen. And it is Astra's turn. Okay, the mob will attempt to beat you down.
Wait, it's not letting me change my hit points back. God's
Oh.
sake. Oh, no.
You're at full, are you? I'll put you back to full.
Yeah, please.
There you go. There
I
you
was
go.
at full.
You were at full until you took 20 for 16 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I have to roll to see if I'm still concentrating on Wall of
The
Fire.
wall of fire, yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Nope.
Wall of Fire is down.
Get out of-
Okay.
Fucking run!
Wall of fire down as this is going on. Okay. Right, so yes, this one attacked you, Astra, and hit you. That is done. Next on the list is the Centaur. Has 3 choices. Espen 1, Cordelia 2, Mona 3. And in this case, it is Cordelia. Okay. Mob beatdown incoming. 25 for 20. Okay.
Silvery bobs,
Oh.
I guess. Silvery bobs.
I would.
You
No,
I know, I
well,
can't,
if-
I don't think.
If Cordelia's still alive, I'd wait until one. That
I am still alive.
Yeah,
I now have a
anyway.
flashing red screen, and I love it.
Okay. Right. Mona, this one is next to
Goodbye,
you.
world. Yep, of course.
Oh.
For some
I-
reason, the crit is doing less damage than all of the other attacks.
But okay, but she
Yeah,
will.
the
She will
silver
go
bobs
on.
would be cool right
Can't do it.
now.
I realised I did it last time when you.
I was just about to say as well, like
Yeah.
all Mona hears in her head is like Red just going like, "What are you doing? Just get out of there!" And then she dies.
Yeah, and you just hear, "Fuck you."
the final words.
the final words on that one. Okie dokie. Next on the list, let's see how these are going. I'm not going to bother bringing other things through. It's just too much. There's more than enough going on in here.
I think that all the rest are not in the room. That was the last attack.
That's all right. Bringing us to Espen's turn then. Fair enough. Espen.
Espen gets like whammed in the temple, like blood trickling out like over his eye very dramatically and cinematically. His wall of fire putters out and he sees like this encroaching mob come in. And he's still in his hulking bear form, but he looks fucked. And he's going to take the disengage action, stumble against this barrel here, go here, grab his acolyte, and just say, "We must flee. We can't stay." And I would just like to drag her out here with me.
Okay.
And just go out and just leave.
Isn't she just a bloody mess on the floor at this point?
She is a bloody mess, but yeah, she is technically unconscious at this moment.
Yeah.
As this is going out, bleeding out.
And she counts as a light load because she's not grappled anymore. She's just thinking.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it in the moments right now. There are guards on the outside who start to try and pull you through, Espen, as they've come running to whatever's been going on, and they're trying to pull you and her away and into the out of this space and trying to pull you towards the lounge area and stuff.
And so I'll say that I make it to there. That's my full movement. And I'm cradling my acolyte and I'm like stumbling against the wall. I'm still poisoned is a kind way to put it. Drunk is the actual way to put it. But Espen has his acolyte. He told everybody to flee and he just prays to Lathander that they listen. Because the reason why he was in there the entire time was for Varia. Why everyone else stayed in there, he does not know.
Well, we shall see. We shall see. Back at the top of the turn order, Astra, you are next in the turn order as this goes. You can see there are guards on the outside now that have been pulling Espen away, and they're trying to claw. They're not willing to go in the rooms, but they seem to be like on the edge of it, sort of looking in as this is going on. But yeah, what are you doing in the moment?
Before I follow after. Instead of disengaging, I will take the attack of opportunity so that I can do a 3rd level healing word on Mona.
Oh.
Okay. Go big.
13, take that.
Okay,
Mona. Just get you out of the door.
Can I do, I want to try and pretend like I'm still on the floor, unconscious for now.
Okay.
Is there a role that you would like me to do?
Yeah, you can make it. You'll make a performance. I think will be the whether we'll play it and see how well you can play dead in the moment.
Fucking shit, whatever.
You feel like you gasped as you came round. So yeah, you're not sure how well it's going to work as that's going on. That's the hint that might not be so good. But actually, you've done your thing, and then you're trying to move away. Is this
guards to help pull me out?
Sure.
And I will probably take attacks of opportunity.
You will indeed, as this is going on, as the mob will be attempting to do its thing. A 12? Is that gonna miss?
No, that is my AC.
Okay, so the first one hits. Okay, and then the second one. Let's see how that's going to do in the moment. Another 12 will just hit as well.
Wait,
okay.
Healing word is a bonus action. You can still disengage.
Yes.
Oh, the world is right again.
The world is right as Astra is pulling herself away. Yeah. Oh, well played. Well done, Conrad. Thank you for keeping us straight. That is very good. As Astra is sort of pulling, is making her way out. So I'm assuming, you're sort of being led into the into the lounge area and stuff here, if that makes sense. As I'm going to say, Espen is being pulled that way as well.
They just have more space to fill now.
Yep. As this is going on, let's
me and you, Cordelia.
Let's see where the next one that we're going to see are. Okay. So this one is got the choice. So 1 and a 2 will be Cordelia. A 3 and a 4 will be Mona. Let's see how we go on this one. And in this case, it is going Cordelia's way. Okay. Incoming and a 21 for 10. Okay, so that is something.
Oh, that's a lot of red.
Yeah, right? It's not.
There's
It's
a heartbeat and everything.
not fun when you have to look at it. It's scary.
It's scary and I love it.
Mona, it is round to your turn here as this is all going on.
Oh, God. Okay, she will get up. First off. Oh, man. Yep, well. She will start her turn, sorry. Because I just read it. She will just go between the planes.
Oh.
Oh.
Goodbye, Cordelia.
Oh, okay. Slipping into the.
So she's just on the floor. You see her eyes open, and then just vanishes, basically.
Fair enough. Does it state what plane that you're in theory in?
I'm between the planes.
Between the planes.
On the ethereal plane.
On the ethereal. I'm going to say it becomes like a strange mishmash, Mona, as you do that, as you can kind of see the real house and this version of the house kind of intermingled, intermixed, interwoven in this sort of in this in-between space that you're seeing. So like you're a ghost in between spaces. They're ghosts to you, around you, as this is all going on, as you pass between. But you can definitely see the other version of the house, on the material, as this is all going on. Okay, next on the list.
I'm still going. I need to leave the place. There's only one turn.
Let him leave.
Move between the planes. I will bring you back, and hopefully you can do what you need to do. Yeah.
Yeah. I will run out and up, and then it will drop, and Astra and Espen just see Mona like collapse into the floor, like
as this is all going on.
I couldn't save Cordelia. She's still in there.
Oh God.
Okay, let's see how that's going to do. The Reveler is nowhere near her, so Cordelia, it is your turn.
Oh,
Pitch
well,
up those
shit.
petticoats.
Okay.
Disengage and run away.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and get out of there. I'm gonna close the door behind me.
Oh.
Oh no, the door's closed. Ah!
No, reopen the door on that one.
We saw you were like, nah.
Okay, so I'm going to end the combat at this point. And what we have is a scene here that goes on of basically the guards blocking the doors, trying to hold back the revelry as these initial problems start to go. As you guys are starting to try and breathe heavily in the moments as this is all going on in the seconds. I'm going to roll some death saves for your acolyte, Espen, and we're going to see how she is going to do. Because in these moments of figuring stuff out, there was at least one death save for the move, and then we'll have to see after that. So I think she's 2 death saves in at this point.
God.
On that front. I'm going to set it to blind, but it'll be on the vid, so we can definitely see. So let's just see how. Do you guys see that roll, or is it?
It's question mark.
It's question marks.
Great. Okay, so that is 1 to you, and a second one. Right. Okay. Now you have moments to react in this time as all this is going on here.
Cure wounds.
Okay. So yeah, you're casting Cure Wounds and giving that a go in the moment on your acolyte as this is going on.
Varia, please. Varia, please. Open your eyes, please. Varia, please.
You have like a few moments there of silence, and then as she will come round with the healing on that front, and she just says, Espen, and she just sort of grabs you and hugs you in the moment of this bloody thing that she is at the moment in these seconds as this is all going on.
Espen is openly weeping.
Fair enough. Okay, guys, right. Let's change this music out for something simpler. I think it's time to have a break for a moment, have a breath, and grab a drink, and then we will
break.
and then we will
Jesus,
we will
breath.
reconvene. have a reconvene.
Have a quick cry and then
have a breath and sort of bring it back round. Regulus, I will say that a few moments later you will be making your way round and reappear in the room as this is all going on. But we'll. We will reconvene after we take a breath and move through it. So yes, you've brought back round your acolyte in the moment. You guys are all breathing heavily. You're beaten to utter rubbish as this is all going on. But I'm going to say over the next few minutes, the way it sort of plays out is there's tears, there's tiredness, there's all of this playing out. Guards try and do hold the doors and keep the revelry from spreading further into the place. Usk eventually comes running in and then starts darting out and grabbing supplies, sort of medical supplies, to try and start healing people and doing some medicine checks and things like that on that one. But he looks like he's got a face on him like, what the hell have you done? But by the same token, he is in mode of let's try and save the situation where he can as this is going on. In these few minutes where people are just starting to just have some brief wounds wrapped and just trying to understand the lay of the land, as it doesn't seem like the Horde are coming out past their area. Is there anything that's going to be happening in these moments as this is all going on?
Cordelia will full on pass out.
Yeah, she's definitely ready for that. The rest are not far behind you in the moment, I'm guessing.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw disgusting glob monster not being affected by fire, did it seem as if the fire was phasing through it, or that he was just chilling in it and it was still touching him as such?
Make an intelligence check, or no, make it an arcana in this case. Let's see how much you've managed to ascertain. Now you're starting to recollect what's going on in the moment here. With that on that one, a 15. You start to put together a few things together. It's not a being in the terms that you're thinking. It is literally a face spirit, a embodiment. It's not a. It's kind of like a visual manifestation. It's not a physical one. Of the thing in there is not going to be killed or taken out in that way. It is the embodiment of the things it's controlling. It is a belief. It is a feeling. It's an emotion thing. It's not a physical thing in that room.
So it's like
the revel is all of its parts. It's not it's not that being itself. If you'd all gone in there and hammered at it, you don't think it would have made a difference.
So it was a visual representation of the barbaric chaos that it created.
Correct. Yeah.
Right.
It's a visual manifestation of it. Yes.
So something must have conjured it of sorts. So we arguably, like, Astra's muttering this to herself. She's like just crouched on the chaise longue that she's on. She's just muttering all this theory out loud. She's then like, well, then something must have conjured it of some sort, and maybe that entity's not even there, or we didn't even see it and it's still in there somewhere. And she's like just muttering this to herself in the chair, because everyone else is probably just trying to deal with themselves.
Yeah, fair enough. Espen, yeah, your acolyte is just she's just sobbing as all this has been going on, just trying to just like I thought it was never going to stop.
By the light of the thunder, you found your way out of that darkness, and I'm just glad I could be here to help that, and the rest of us. You have no reason to come. Now that she's okay, Espen is now getting into the angry dad mode. You had no reason to come here. My knee would have been fine. You did not have to come up here for me. You knew this place was cursed. We only had known how dangerous it was. Oh, and then he shifts back into caring parent, where he pulls her in for another hug again. And then he stands her in front of me. Like, let me look you up and down. And so now he's going to do a medicine check to make sure that she's okay.
Fair enough, absolutely.
He
on that
reeks
one.
of booze while he's doing this the entire time, which she's going to
Absolutely.
yell at him about.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, she's not. She's not overly on that one. I mean, she's pretty much fully healed from the magic that's been used on her. You know that much as that's going on. So it's more the psychological damage of whatever she's gone through. She looks very, very, very haunted as this is going on, and bits and bobs like that. But she sort of she said, I know you said but I had to come up here anyway, Espen. I needed to know. I mean, I needed to find out more about this place. I didn't realize what was going on when I ended up in the gardens and saw that strange space beyond the golden light. I thought it was God, and it turned out to be here.
I can't fault you. If I didn't have the guidance of those with me, I could have easily have thought the same thing. But now we know we have to be careful. We must watch out for each other, and as they have watched out for me, and I would introduce you when we have time, when we have rested for a bit.
Yes. And she's very very, very passive right now as this is going on, because she's as knackered as everybody else is. On that one.
She's a firecracker otherwise.
Yeah, but right now she's pretty shattered. Usk is sort of running around you all and just making sure that you're tended to as this is all going on, and just admonishing you. Mostly is like, what were you thinking? As he sort of comes up to you, Regulus, as well. It's like, why? That's insane. You tried to take on that thing.
I don't even really know. I thought that we could just kill that big blob and then everything would be fine. And then I could
It's a spirit of the Fae. It's not... And yeah, he just kind of roughly...
Well, I think
intimates
that's
it's not a thing, not
your
a way of
fault
working.
for not warning us how treacherous that was going to be.
I told you not to go anywhere near the revelry. But yeah, he does feel the admonishment in the moment as this is going on.
Do you feel that?
So yeah, a bit of time is going to be passing here as this is going on. I'm assuming everybody wishes to take a short rest, or are you
I'm
pushing
alright.
on?
No, I'm fine. Let's crack on.
I would have approached the sweet acolyte, and I would have said, I know this isn't the best time. You've been through a lot of hard things, but we kind of need answers to what was really going on in there and what was happening. And were you aware of what was going on in there? Or you?
She nods, and I think they're all aware of what's going on, but it's like we were all one, and so hungry, so desperate for need for just anything. It was maddening.
Aware of process.
Sorry, do you know where they go when they stop eating? Do you know what happens to them?
I saw some of them sort of make their way to that mass, whatever that thing is, and then they seem to be just absorbed. It's like at some point that you've done all you can for it, I guess, and you just become part of the whole. You help that thing grow, I think, in some ways. I don't understand it all, but I got the sense that it needed more, and nothing else was meant anything. There was no malice in it as far as I could see. It was just chaos and needing to grow.
Did these individuals kind of walk into it and then disappear, or did it act as if it consumed them as such? Because I was under the impression it wasn't really there as such. It was more of a
seemed to
visual.
become part of it. I don't know. I don't understand totally, but it was like they were absorbed by it. I don't understand either. But they definitely were consumed in some way. Would that have been our end, Espen? Would we have never been able to see Lathander if I had been? And then she looked shocked at the possibility that maybe even her soul was in danger.
Yeah,
no point to know.
Luckily, we do not have to find out. We escaped. We're okay.
Yeah. she's holding on to that. But yeah, she's been through a lot more than you guys have in whatever it is. She's very
people.
she's very shaken. Yeah.
Espen stands up and puts a very solemn hand on Astra's shoulder and says, "You said that you are a reporter, that you seek the truth, but Varia told me that it was your song, your music, that pulled her from that place to be herself once more.
It cleared my mind, yes.
I am in your debt, Astra. Thank you so very much." And he gives you a gigantic bear hug.
I'm not used to that kind of thing, but thank you very much. You can put me down now.
and he does after a fashion, but it's for a hot second he's just giving you a big old hug.
I was hoping it would work for more people, but I guess the way you always talked about your friend made me feel some kind of connection. The way you chatted about her all the time, so it kind of got through. Doesn't really work on strangers as such, but so you were kind of to help as well. If you hadn't spoken so fondly of her, it probably wouldn't have worked.
Of course, she's closest thing I have to a daughter. But I was able to get Red out from under the influence by removing a curse, and you were able to influence Arya with your music. Is there any way we can use that? Is there any way that we can trace to some origin or some sort of solution with what we know?
Well, it's a charm of some sort rather than an active spell, but something must have created the disgusting vile image that we saw, that Varia saw absorbing people. So whether or not the entity that created it was also in the room or is enjoying this affair and reaping the rewards of it from afar, I don't know quite yet. But as Usk said, it's definitely a fey spirit of sorts, so I'm assuming the origin would be in this dimension rather than any of the other two.
I must say that you are speaking above me. I'm a simple cleric of a small town, but I think you should converse with Cordelia. She is versed in such things and in spirits, and this is supposed to be a fey spirit, right? Espen's going to go over and just lightly shake Cordelia awake.
Wine.
Cordelia, I think you and Astra need to speak on matters while they are fresh. There will be time for rest. I am sorry to wake you.
You can see, she has 4 hit points. She is just a bloody mess at this point.
Even though
Regulus is bringing over a wine.
Even though Mona was just beaten to a pulp, she's definitely more worried about Cordelia. She's trying to patch up any wounds and everything. She's not focused on herself right now.
I think it's best that we do let Cordelia heal. I don't think she's really in a state for deep thinking about the spirit realm at the moment. I think the body heals, then the mind heals, and then we'll talk.
She puts the back of her hand on her forehead and just tilts her head back, and then sees wine is being handed to her by Regulus. It's like, oh, thank you.
A day is improved with wine.
Immediately snaps out of it.
Yeah. As Espen will make the rounds, doing healing checks. If you want me to roll for it, I can, but just making sure that everybody's okay. It's more of a
general thing in this scene.
I already did my deception of how hurt I am. So.
Yeah. No, you're definitely, he definitely looks beaten up.
I might be able to beat you with a medicine check. So hang on. Let me see.
See how he does.
I got to roll high on both of them because I'm still at disadvantage. Ooh, 26.
No.
What was yours?
29.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He looks. I mean, he doesn't look as
worse.
worse.
I can't see any obvious wounds, but you're clearly hurt.
Yeah.
Yes,
you must be internal hemorrhaging.
Did you give yourself guidance?
It's too late now, son.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, let's just see if I could have beaten you with guidance, because I didn't.
Yes, you could have.
I would have beaten you with guidance, son of a gun. Oh well, Espen will just assume whatever's going on is that you must have some sort of bruising under the skin, possibly rib, or
Yeah, definitely.
Your bones
does feel like that. Yeah. Bruise
so
on the
make sure you're taking it easy. And thank you for your aid as well. I wouldn't have been able to rescue her were it not for you all. Thank you so very much.
Anytime.
And then I'll go back to doting on Varia, and taking a short rest, please.
Absolutely, you guys. You can now officially take your short rest and enjoy.
Okay. So.
I see it.
Of course.
Good.
Oh no, I've lost the short rest button. Where is it?
Yeah, me too.
It's underneath hit dice. So next hit point. Underneath.
Yeah, because tidy
S.
sheets still
rest.
turn up. Yeah, tidy.
Oh, S.rest. Okay.
Rest.
Okay, I'm at full hit points.
Yeah, tidy
I only
sheet
have
does that better.
sixes.
I feel so much better, everyone. Thank you.
I may as well just use them until I'm full, right?
I have none left, and I'm still not at full.
I am at full HP.
I
God,
can't
that was
see-
a good rest.
I can't see anything because there's so many dice
there's
just sitting
so
on
many
top of my
Yes,
information.
Let them disappear for a moment.
I will leave 2 for tomorrow. So,
That 1 hour rest got me 80 hit points.
jeez
Lovely.
Louise.
Christ. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
fair
gonna
Oh,
enough.
less than half of that.
Okay, I've got to get the max.
Okay, so as you
Sorry,
you
go ahead.
guys finish, you finish your rest here as this is all going on, and taking your time doing that and chilling. You start to heal on that one. I'm gonna say it's towards the end or the very end of your short rest that the seneschal will be returning to the space. She has a look on her face of like, what on earth has been going on? But she comes in and she says, "Well, I heard you all went off to see the centaurs and deal with that problem, and then I hear half an hour later that all hell has broken loose in the kitchens and the revelry is incredibly angry. Would anyone care to fill me in on what went on and why we're suddenly in the situation?"
Don't forget setting fire to your dining room.
She looks round at Usk, and you get the sense Usk hadn't told her that one yet. And she looks like she's fuming as this is going on. Well,
So
do you have anything to say? Explain yourselves.
basically, we went to talk to the satyrs about why they were there and about leaving, but they made an incredible point that why would they leave without their brethren who's stuck in the revelry? They are merely just waiting to take their brethren home with them, which made a lot of sense to us, and we thought, hey, let's see if we can help get them out or get a bit more information. That was the main thing. And we prodded the bear a bit too much, so to say, and got a little bit in over our heads. We learned a bit, but we nearly died. But we didn't, so a small victory, I guess.
We managed to remove the influence of the revelry from Red, so she will no longer be preparing food for them. She's somewhere in the matter, unless she just left the grounds completely, but it was not all for loss.
The witch has been spotted running off the grounds. Yes, we are aware that she is leaving. Well, at least there is that. At least it's not being fed anymore. However, it does mean that things will get worse in there, but they will improve in there, and she's trying to work it through at the moment. I don't agree with this way of doing things. Violence I do not think is ever the way forward for anything, but you have in some ways weakened its situation in there, and for that I have to at least be thankful for, I guess.
I believe you misunderstand our approach. We did not go in to attack. We went in to learn and find out how to help, and then we were attacked.
We
While
did warn you that going in to see the revelry would be dangerous.
We did not enter the revelry. The revelry came after us. We were in the kitchens.
Ah, so you attempted to deal with things through Red, I'm assuming, then. What happened?
Well, as we said, we found her preparing what they are consuming in there. I will not call it food. but we thought perhaps if we could control the food, if maybe we could gain influence over Red, that maybe it could slow down the revelry, or we could poison it from within, or something. But as soon as, I will admit, it was my actions that initiated the battle, but as soon as I removed the influence of the revelry from Red, that is when the rest of the people attacked us.
I see. So in trying to help her, you caused it that way. Well, my first thoughts were that you had attacked all of those in the kitchens, but that's at least, I can accept that as more of a reasonable solution. You obviously weren't aware of what was going to happen, but this is not a bad thing from that point of view. Without Red in the kitchens, less able hands will have to be trying to help feed the revelry. It will weaken it. In fact, we may get more access to the kitchens now than we did. We may have to consider what steps to take to try and capitalize on that. So I have to thank you. Yes, you were not the instigators of the violence, but you had to deal with it. I can accept that more. Clearly, obviously, understanding this woman's pacifism, she is, not liking that violence occurred, but she's kind of a bit more sympathetic now. She understands the reasoning for it from you guys as this is going on. Well,
hoping to take control of the kitchen. It seemed that the revelry was focusing mainly on a meat-based diet. Maybe if you change the diet, different effects might occur. I don't know, just any kind of experimentation in that fashion might get you some more information about what the hell is happening.
Yes. Give it the suggestion of maybe perhaps trying veganism.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the staters upstairs are on an all organic diet. Maybe we employ them in the kitchen and we start feeding the revelry the rabbit food that they eat.
Maybe. I was thinking along slightly extreme lines, but
Have you
something to
tried
consider.
poison?
No, I would never go that far. But
Okay.
maybe something that made them sleep. I'm not against the idea of those possibilities. Now that we might be able to get more into the
Is
kitchen,
that not just another type of poison?
but not no injury to the people. If they're asleep, maybe then the revelry will be calmed. We don't have the materials right now, but we can make them with time. I'm considering this, and she starts chatting with Usk a little bit as well, as sort of nodding over the possibilities that this might be a way forward to try and deal with this problem. Unless you have other ideas as a group. Yes.
I don't know if you might struggle with the putting to sleep element with certain creatures in there. I think satyrs are a little bit immune to sleep-based charms, if I'm
Quite
aware of
possibly, yes. Some of them may well be, but dwindling numbers is still dwindling numbers, I guess.
Definitely. May I ask you if you or anyone in the house has said about having some kind of Fae-based enemy? Because the creature that's in there isn't necessarily in there per se. It's a visual representation of the chaos that's occurring, and I was wondering who could have possibly conjured it as such. Do you know of anybody powerful enough to fit that description that wants anyone in here suffering?
Well, I think you should be asking your compatriot that one. And she sort of points at Regulus.
What? I didn't summon anything.
No, you're part of this Corvinaris group, aren't you?
Oh, right, yeah.
Whatever happened 20 years ago in this place, this is what has drawn these things to here. Has caused all of this in the long run.
I wasn't
Your
really
family
part
have
of the family there.
That's true. Your family are definitely the cause of what has been going on since they're turning up in the Fae in that respect. I understand it wasn't the lady, and I understand it is Darius that is the cause. But yes, we can't deny that whatever happened here has caused great strife within our lands. A change of power happened on that day. We wish we understood more. Uska's tried to fill me in, but there's too many blanks at the moment to what really happened. This place is definitely split between realms, we know that much, but also emotions are challenged here in different ways for some of your beings. You seem to change when you're here more than what you would if you were just in the Fae. There is power here that I do not understand, and it is linked between the worlds. I wish we knew more.
Well, don't we all?
Perhaps that's our solution then.
What are you thinking?
Your family, the Corvinaris, dealing with any kind of spiritual entity, they're always bound by something. They can't move on because of something, either physical or some other aspect that is binding them to wherever they're haunting. If the Corvinaris family are the ones that have caused this, then maybe removing them is our answer.
But wait, I need this house. This is my house. Can't remove it.
I
What do you
feel
mean
like-
temporarily?
I feel like you owning property is the least of the general
Yeah, I don't wanna
concern of
stay
the
here.
people here. So I think we should prioritize Cordelia's idea. At least maybe talk more to members of the family and get some information. Maybe that's
Well,
alive.
I don't believe Regulus here is one such Corvinaris binding these
Oh, of course.
entities to the house, as he wasn't there when this happened.
Exactly.
Yeah, Sadia says, well, with your efforts here, I'm willing to allow you to make your way into the Dreaming Grove. Maybe seeing or paying a visit there may answer some of the questions. The lady is sleeping there now, and maybe more family being nearby, maybe more can be understood about the situation, and maybe we can figure things out. We've definitely come to the conclusions that there is things that are only half here and in other places, and they can't seem to be moved on from here, if that makes sense. So maybe, everything is interlinked in some way, I know that much, but we just don't have enough information of how or why. Maybe it is worth risking waking her for her side of the story. It comes with danger, but it might be worth the efforts if you're willing.
Well, I could always attempt to delve into her mind before waking her up and see if she's willing to have a conversation that way beforehand.
She seems to perk up at that, and she says, "My, that could be a simpler way of dealing with things, and far less risky. I will condone that as a way forward if you are willing." And she says, "Well, if you wish to rest, by all means, but we can take you down towards the Dreaming Grove at any point when you're ready. Or if you wish to look around the house more, by all means, if you stay out of the revelry area, you're welcome to have a look around for more clues or answers within the house if you think so. There are many sections of the house that have remnants of leftovers from the family. We have not been through all of them. You are welcome to search if you so wish."
I think I speak for everyone when I say we have no desire to return anywhere near the revelry for the foreseeable future. I'm pretty sure we've seen enough.
Yeah, they're definitely, Sadia and Uska are nodding at that. Yes, you've seen what is involved. But yes, I mean, their temperament is, you feel their temperament is toned by the fact that they do feel that you have in some way, weakened it with your actions.
So it wasn't a total loss.
No. Red was the key. So well done. But yes. So what would you like to do? Do you want to go looking for clues around the house first, or do you wish to be heading towards the Dreaming Grove? And that way, either course of action are open to you. It seems that the quests that she wanted to put you on are sort of on hold because you went for something a little more dramatic.
That was going to be Espen's next question. These tasks that you set us to, would the mistress of the house look on us more favorably if we were to look into them, or do you think it's unnecessary now?
It would help our situation here, and it would take resources away to deal with some of these things, but I will introduce you anyway. It is up to you how you feel on that one. If you feel that you might have solutions, I would be happy for you to be dealing with those problems for us.
I think it might be better to go and visit her now and have Cordelia look inside her head. That's a very clear goal going forward, because, no offense, but getting this particular mess sorted is personally more my priority than general house jobs per se.
I don't think many would be in disagreement with you on that one, but I think the way to look at this is that you've quest skipped by going to the revelry first, and the main thing is that you weakened it with taking red out of the equation.
Sorry, Foundry. we didn't mean to take a warp pipe.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Cannot be controlled. There you're shooting.
Well, one good thing.
D&D, guys. D&D.
Yeah.
D&D. Yes, absolutely.
Cordelia, if you do find that she is a little emotional upon waking, perhaps we could wait a day. I have a spell that could help me calm her emotions and make her maybe a little more pliable to suggestions.
Don't worry, I could do that now.
Then let us go.
Okay, fair enough. You guys will make your way into the grounds. Let me just grab you all.
I would ask Varia if she wants to come with, or would she rather stay behind?
No, and I will join you. I to be honest, I don't really wish to leave your side right now.
That's perfectly fine. Just stay close. We will keep you safe. This is Lord Regulus Corvinaris, an heir to the Corvinaris estates on our plane. That's Astra, who you know, her music helped you. That's Cordelia. She is known to commune with spirits and wields inky magics that are rather impressive and useful. That's Mona, the masked one. She's a very capable combatant. And another one of our companions is not with us currently, but when you see him, just to know that you shouldn't believe everything he says, and you should take it with a grain of salt.
I'm going to say, Espen, you can make a insight check of her as you're going through all of this.
Am I still poisoned?
After an hour, no, you are free of the poison. Yes, yeah.
I'm done.
Did Bob hear Espen say that Milton shouldn't be trusted?
Absolutely, Bob writes everything down as this is going on. Yeah. He I think he probably underlines it as that's going on.
Guidance. By the way, sorry, I said it before it rolled.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, we'll roll on that one.
15.
Okay. She is hard to read, and you don't pick up anything more in the moment as that's all going on.
Getting so sick of being trained in insight and being really good in insight and rolling 4s and 3s and not learning. It is annoying.
Fair enough. And the dice giveth and the dice taketh away, yes, as this is going on. So yes, you guys make your way out into the back courtyard here, and you see the wide veranda will be showing up in front of you guys, the open space, a beautiful wild space that is beyond as this is going on as you make your way into the grounds. They are haphazardly manicured is the best way of putting it, if they are maintained at all. There's a beautiful greenhouse with a large hedge maze. This all looks, and a small cottage. This all looks very, very similar to things you've seen in the other realms, just in a very different state. And it seems like Sadir is sort of intimating you guys to make your way through the grounds. And I'm not going to have you have to play it all out as this all goes on, but as you're sort of moving through. You end up going in the maze, and you're making your way to where in the Shadow Realm you had a very, shall we say, odd experience with a tree and a scorn crow beyond. Previously, you're being taken to where that same tree is actually going to be out there, but there's it seems like there's a golden light as this is all going on, as you move through with the golden light of this tree. Yes, you will be brought to a vignette we can have a quick look at. Let me just go and grab you a bit of that.
Members of our party still have armor and a cloak from that dude that they've done nothing with.
Oh, yeah.
I've been carrying it around.
just not using it.
I haven't had the time really to like look at it.
No, true. You've definitely been busy.
I was traumatized and theorizing about visions of gross monsters. I had no time.
Stick it on. Stick it on for now. You'll be fine.
Espen sees like the overgrowth in this place and just says, "Well, it is beautiful in a natural way. It seems like this place could use Timnus's touch." No.
And it's definitely true. Yeah. This is not as well kept as there were on some of the other ones as this is all going on. But you are led out, and Sadia sort of takes you along the maze and through it out towards the back area here, where we will get to this scene. You bring this up on that one. Wait for that to load in for you.
Oh, pretty.
Whoa, it's a dragon.
It is. There is the Dreaming Tree is an awe-inspiring sight. Its massive trunk seems to reach up into the very heavens, while its branches are draped in a shimmering set of leaves of burnished orange and gold. Lanterns hang in the air, suspended by ropes, and there is warm light cast and a gentle glow over the tree and its occupants. Several leaves float on an unseen wind through the air, adding to the ethereal atmosphere of the place. Perched near the top of the tree on a wooden platform is a beautiful dragon, her body a yellow-blue while her translucent wings pick up shades of green. She is surrounded by several centaurs and satyrs, all of them in attendance to her. The centaurs are clad in armor and leaf and wood, while the satyrs wear garments made of grass and flowers. All of them have an air of reverence about them as this is all going on, as they sort of look upon this sleeping being that is sleeping in this tree as this is all going on, as you're brought here. Let's bring you through to the map version. That will help you along. But another lovely bit of artwork.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
dragons and trees is one of my weaknesses, with lanterns as well. I'm very happy. All of my favorite things.
All in one. Fair enough on that front. Right, okay, so let's load this one in. You can't quite see her, but she is literally perched on a section above. Sadia is with you, and she sort of brings you into the space as this is all going on. And she basically says, this is obviously her place of rest. We keep her as calm as we can with everything that is going on. But if you have anything, Cordelia, that you are wanting to try, I suppose now will be the time.
And she will detect thoughts.
Okay, fair enough. There is definitely the sleeping version of this woman up here in the in this as she's going on, but she seems to be dreaming about past events and things like that as this is all going on. But I'm assuming you're going to be pushing in a bit deeper. As this is all
will, yes.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. 16. So.
And
Okay, fair enough. As this is going on, so I'm going to say that we have a sort of a scene here, Cordelia, where you sort of enter her mind because you feel like she's letting you a little bit as this is going on that front, but you're sort of inside her mind, and you're kind of speaking with a very different sort of looking version of this creature as this is all going on. 1 second, let me add it to the chat for you. So yeah, you sort of inside of her mind, sort of in this same space, Cordelia, you are actually seeing this sort of female figure version of the lady, and She says, visitor here. It has been a while. And you enter my dreams as well.
Apologies.
Oh, sorry, Drew, we lost that there.
Apologies for the intrusion. I am here with a group investigating the house, or rather, one version of it. We were hoping for more information on yourself and your family and the events that took place that caused all of this.
What would you prefer information on? My father or the certain family members? Or do you want just the events of what happened with I believe what happened with my father?
Your side of the story would be most interesting.
Father was... She sort of holds herself for a moment and sort of clears her tightening throat. Things had not gone well on the day that everything happened. There was a remembrance. It was supposed to reunite us all, to remind us of the light and the love that our mother brought to this world, to celebrate the life that she had lived rather than how it had ended. That isn't how things went. The day was sad and I found it miserable. I regret to admit that I was not as restrained within my language as I should have been. I should have had better control of my reactions when Kryn attempted to deal with me, to gain the control of the estate for his own. We couldn't stop needling at one another. Not even for a moment. It infuriated Father. And if I look back objectively on my behaviour that day, I don't blame him. Certainly I was not at my best. Kryn brings out the worst in me. My family are not an easy group.
Oh, we've certainly had that pleasure.
Yes, I sensed that my brother was in one of the other realms here. He would see me ill, I'm sure, if he could. Thankfully, none of us have found ways to move between our realms. Unlike people like you, we are definitely trapped within each. I feel like this place takes on more of my personality, whereas I sense the dark takes on more of Kryn's. Does this make sense to you from seeing both places?
Most certainly.
I didn't truly have time to react at the time when Kryn and Vivesna attacked my father openly in front of us all. We fought, and I did my best to defend him and myself. I don't remember what happened after the explosion claimed him. I only awoke here and things began to change after that. I am aware of myself changing now. I do not blame those people around me that feel the need to keep me as I am now.
DM question.
Mm-hmm.
The father, Darius.
Corvinaris, yes.
Which realm is he in? Or have we not figured that out yet?
You have not figured that out, although you could ask what she knows of her father. We might be on that one. Although she did just imply that she doesn't know because of... I don't remember what happened after the explosion claimed him. So she thinks he was blown up in the explosion, is kind of what's being intimated in the moment as that's going on.
Okay. Well, your insight has been most enlightening. Thank you for your time. Is there anything we can do for you? Do you need an extra blanket or something?
I feel okay on that one, but if you were to find ways to deal with the monster that is my brother, I do think that would be a welcome thing. I do not think that he is... Whatever he has done or tried to do in those moments, I'm sure he helped cause whatever went on down there. It can't all be Father's work that's the problem. It must be also what Kryn was doing when they attacked. He's a monster. He didn't become one over time. There was no inciting event. He has always been that. He's always been what he is. He is jealous, and he's been like that from the moment he was born. I've watched him become ever more competent, stubborn, and ambitious, and I'm sure he plots against me, or against all of us. No one within our family that has the name is safe from him. I am sure of that. I gave up on him as soon as he developed magic. knowing that he would never have any cause or reason beyond his own. Power in the hands of someone like him is a true injustice. He needs to be stopped, along with his wife.
Well, you've certainly given me some something to think about. Thank you ever so much for your time. Enjoy your rest.
Thank you. And if you speak with my partner, Chinneros, at any point, tell him not to worry. I am okay as I am. I understand it is for the best. I still love him.
I'll forward the message on.
And sort of as I guess you'll come round over after a few moments of this, and the others are sort of looking on sort of intently as I'm assuming you fill them in on what she has said and what goes down here.
She just gives a look of exacerbation. She's like, "Oh, they're as bad as each other." Sibling rivalry. The whole reason this happened. And she will explain what has just been explained to her.
Fair enough. Yeah, so it's definitely implied that although there was an inciting incident, and she knows there was an explosion that claimed their father, she is not sure of what went down. Considering all of that as this is all going on.
So I think we have two options. We either try and get them onto a common ground where they can behave, or we try and find the father, as I'm fairly certain he is the one who caused all of this. And then she pulls out the piece of paper that she still has from the Shadow Realm.
Yes, you did. Yes, there's definitely there was some strange comments on there. It was fine penmanship. You were quite sure it was either from Kryn Corvinaris or from Darius. You were not sure of which one as that is going on.
Astra will take that bit of paper from Cordelia and show it to Usk and be like, "What was your relationship with Darius?" Or, you just said his name. The
Kryn.
Or Kryn. Like, which one of them would have written this about you?
I'm not sure overall, but this looks like the penmanship of both. But this seems more like Darius's hand. I don't think Kryn would be speaking of me in quite these terms, as he seems quite concerned. Though I am not fully understanding what I'm reading here of. Protect me from what happened. He seems to be trying to figure it out. It's like on that one, but this is concerning as this is going on.
Anything leading up to the explosion? Anything in Darius's behaviour that you remember being odd? Him saying something that seemed out of place? Any little bit of information like that? Discovering A, if he's alive, and B, if so, where he is.
I don't know for certain. He was incredibly consumed with his work. He was a powerful mage of his kind, very academic, but he had been very distant for quite a while before the accident occurred. In fact, we all found it quite strange that he had invited all the family together in one place at that time anyway, but I suppose with the lady of the house no longer being around and he wanted something from us all, but we don't quite know. It did not go as planned. As obviously some of you have been aware, and then the explosion, and then pain, and then his head is throbbing as this is going on. It's about at this point that a large creature has been climbing down from the tree next to the actual dragon and has been making his way down to you guys. Let's see if I can bring up his picture on this one. On that one.
Oh, lad.
The massive form of a Fae shifts uncomfortably from hoof to hoof. His expression is conflicted, and he seems to be sort of looking over at you all as this is all going on. So, Sadia, you bring these mortals in front of her. I'm assuming you have good reason. and he takes her off to one side for a moment and they begin chatting as this is all going on.
Was talking. Sorry. Did he seem less? Was it that he was? Did it at any point seem like A, he was hiding anything, or B, he was really struggling to remember things?
With Usk on that one, yeah, you can make an insight check on him. Yeah, absolutely.
25. Because this guy's been hard to read the entire time.
He has indeed. He has
Come on,
indeed.
please.
Let's see how a public roll is going to go on that one. You
Get
can
wrecked,
read
Jack.
him. Usk, he is. You're finding it's easier and easier to read him. He is not hiding anything from you. He's not lying to you in any ways on that front. He is struggling to remember things because he is partially not even here. This obviously you're very aware this being is across planes, but no, you're fairly confident now that in that he has been through and through honest with you as time has been going on.
Yeah.
There are no lies coming from Lusk on any of that front. I think after a few moments, Sadio has talked through with this Fey creature as this guardian, and he will walk over and he will speak with you all and say, I understand that you have helped the house and have been dealing partially with what's been going on with the revelry. I will thank you for that. I appreciate it when mortals take the time to help in the affairs, especially as they are affairs that maybe, as I now understand it, families may be involved. And he sort of nods a little bit towards Regulus as this is all going on that front. So you are of the family of my beloved. I have not met any of you.
Brother or her nephew. I know it's confusing.
I see something of her human form in you. Maybe something in the nose. As he looks on that one. Well, as you can all see, she is changing into something very different now from what she was.
So, will I change into a dragon? Is that something the Corvinaris could do?
No, I don't think so. I think that is down to her particular skills and traits, I believe. She has made a sacrifice here in allowing herself to be kept sleeping. In her waking, she is not what she should be. She is a wonderful person on the inside, but now there is just anger and problems on the out. This change is not going well for her in those terms. We believe that if we could remind her of who she was, draw upon her old memories, it may pull some parts of her back. What's in her mind is one thing, but to help her in the physical realm as well, rather than just in the dreaming. She is definitely still within, as maybe some of you can now testament to, if she could return to herself. But we just don't have anything to remind her of what she was. Or nothing of strength, anyway.
Well, upon entering her mind, her vision of herself is very different to what you see up in that tree. And she does have a message for you.
Oh? He seems, kind of slightly taken aback.
She says she's fine, not to worry, and that she loves you very much.
And he sort of nods and takes it in as that's going on.
Can I insight check his response? Because
Sure.
I don't know. I want to check if the romance is genuine. You know.
Fair enough.
21.
Okay, he has a +8 to this score. Let's see how he's going to do on that one. Okay, so you can tell it is genuine.
Okay.
What he is saying on that front.
Cool. Just double checking he's not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some sort
He
of
says.
gold digger.
He says that is good news. However, I am more concerned about her physical form. We can't keep her asleep forever. It won't work for all time. We will eventually have to deal with her in the physical realm. If you have got ways to travel between the realms, or you end up back in her childhood home, the real one, she spoke of it often. If I could implore you to see what you could find there. Maybe there are remnants of whatever went on maybe there are things there that can be claimed that might help her remember what she was in the physical world if she was to waken. She once told me that she loved running through the hedge maze and dozing under the trees on the sunny days. Perhaps there. I also know that she had a bedroom on the second floor. And, there's sort of a slight sort of flash of anger sort of passes over his features for a moment, and he sort of says, and I know her brother tortured her ceaselessly. As he sort of seems, angry. But yeah, he is implying any items that might be significant to her are what you should be looking for. He's imploring you that if you do on your travels find these things, maybe she can be awoken and brought back round in ways that might be more helpful.
Jeez. But
and I think with your insight check as well, you can tell this is a person that is fairly desperate for some sort of a resolution. He's holding out hope and that hope is of people traveling between the planes to go try and find some thing that will help her out, if that makes sense. So he is clutching at straws, Astra, or is close to it. Whether there is with a 21, you get a sense that there is desperation, maybe the sense that the situation that they're keeping her under at the moment can't be maintained for too long.
Okay. I'll be like, group huddle, because we have to make an agreement, and it's rude if we do it in front of them.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys can definitely take a few moments to try and figure out what your next steps are as this is going on.
I personally think it might be sensible to go back to the mortal realm and get her all healed up and on side. I think part of the reason we've been struggling a lot with this is that members of the family that we've met or been allowed to meet have not been the most helpful or knowledgeable. The boys we met in the Shadow Realm didn't seem to be too helpful. So if we get a Corvinaris on side, I think that would be incredibly helpful going forward for A, information, and B, influence over other Corvinarises in this entire situation, because I think we are just here to deal with their family therapy issues that need to be done.
It's certainly implied by what you've seen in both realms that at some point you guys are going to have to choose a side. Yeah, you're not at that point yet that you have to, but yeah, you're starting to see there are options.
Side.
Yeah,
just choose me.
Just choose. That is another blazing path you can absolutely choose. Yeah.
This is the thing, right? So, if we help this person out, then my claim to the house is lessened. That's not why we're here. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't getting this house. So I say, let's not help anybody, and just get on with it.
If you want, Regulus, you can make an intelligence check for me as well.
That went really well last time too.
While he's making an intelligence check, I just want to say that when Jess's icon was over here, there was slight leaf pattern of a shadow over her icon, which was really cool.
I'll do that again.
Okay, yeah, nothing comes to mind, Reg, as you're sort of going through this.
Exactly. So, just not help anyone. Just go back to wherever the real world, kill those zombos, and I'll have my house. You guys can go, and Bob will be happy, won't you, Bob?
Sure, yeah, no problem with me. I mean, I don't know how the boss will feel, but I'm just writing it down right now.
It just I feel like this house is slipping away because we are so focused on helping people we don't need to.
But think of it this way: if all of these houses and places are connected, if we don't deal with the problems here, then there is a high likelihood of all these horrific things we've come across leaking into your property realm.
Listen, I don't care. I just want to sell the house. I don't care.
As much as I would like to agree with you, my lord, I've had enough of these houses myself, but Ferncombe is the nearest settlement to your property, and if anything were to leak out, we would bear the brunt of the beginning of it. I think I would have to agree with Astra that we should try to do what we can. And I'm sure that Lathander would agree that we need to address this as well as possible.
As this is going on, and Espen, you're doing that, the Varia, the little halfling woman, will come up to you, Regulus, and sort of say, "How can you be so callous about your family's fortune and well-being?" And she's sort of like, she's looking up at you like wide-eyed and
me.
like
This
very
person,
off.
Whoever the hell my father is, knocked up my mother, sent her on her way because she didn't fit in with the family, and I was left to be brought up penniless with my mother not having any claim to any of this. I don't care about this family. I don't. I want this to be done with. I thought they were all dead, which was completely fine by me.
You don't. And yeah, she seems exasperated and annoyed in the moment as she sort of steps back and looks off.
I put a hand on her shoulder and I say, "You did not know the Corvinarius as I did. Sometimes it's just genetic. I'm sorry."
Look, whether you like it or not, Regulus, your family is alive. Whether or not you like them is immaterial. And from what I've learnt about Milton, and Bob, I feel you can back me up on this, until you can get a definite answer about where you are in the lineage, he's not going to give you any deed to any house. And unless we talk to these people, get them on side and work with them, they're not going to give you the information that you need to find out where you belong on this tree.
We've still got to find the proof of your lineage. That would be the main thing. We haven't managed to dig up that document, unless one of you been hiding something and I haven't noted it down. We saw the picture, but that's just, you look like him. I don't think we've actually found anything that sort of links your family lineage enough yet. I think we need the evidence.
How does an illegitimate child have...
There must be documents of what went on. Darius must have kept records. There must be something here. Somewhere. There will be notes of your mother, surely. Somewhere in amongst all of this.
I personally am with Reg on this one. I was brought here to eliminate stuff in our plane. This is way over my pay grade. I personally don't really care about Reg's family either. As Espen has made it very clear, they were a bunch of arseholes, let's be honest.
He shrugs, yeah.
I was brought here for a purpose, so was Cordelia. If we go back to the mortal plane, get rid of all the crap, then I can just give him his home, be on my way.
Astra, you can make an Arcana check for me. Okay. You've seen enough of what's been going on within the realms, especially between things like the dancers with the boneless dancers and things like that. Eliminating things on one plane, not going to be enough as far as this is going to be going. As things are interlinked across the planes, they're going to have to be eliminated in multiple places to be able to clear them out, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Or a way found to reintegrate the house, one of the two.
Yeah. Astra will turn to Mona and be like, "Have you been paying attention to any of this situation? All three of these houses are deeply connected. You need to... Anything you destroy in the mortal realm will still exist in this other world, which could then go into that world and be... They're all affected. If we could either bond the house back together and then you can kill everything in it, or we have to work our way through every single version and destroy everything in those versions. They're all connected."
Or we just find Regulus's lineage evidence, then Regulus can just sell the house with all the ghouls and crap in it, and we can all just go home happy. And then we don't need to worry about all this. This is way over. We stumbled across all this. We found Espen's acolyte. We have saved her. There is no reason for us to be here anymore. If things come into our realm, they're in the house. It's in the house. There's just 3 different houses, and they're not 3 different villages of Espens. So they are most likely bound to that house.
It has been 20 years, and the surrounding area has not suddenly become something else. it's not implausible what Mona is saying, but it's going to be down to what you guys feel you're going to end up doing as you try and work through this. At the moment, you're still in the Fey realm.
Well, I'm not massively comfortable leaving knowing that the revelry is happening. I don't think I could go home to my bed and sleep knowing that I didn't do anything to help with that.
We
But-
We did. We weakened it. The Seneschal even said that we did.
But they
Someone else
barely
could
know
deal with
what's
that,
going
though.
on either. We still don't understand what that thing is. It isn't there really. Something else put it there, and something else can put another chef there in charge. Chefs can be replaced, and then the whole nonsense continues. We've just delayed the feeding process, essentially. It's going to happen again.
You've certainly bought time right now. That certainly is something, and you have certainly been told that it has been weakened at this point. But it doesn't mean it has to be your problem right now. On that front, you can definitely move to other things and other places. It's literally up to you guys how you want to play.
Okay, so if we've got two people saying that they want to focus on getting Reg's lineage sorted out, and I'm pretty sure that's one of Milton's priorities as well.
Yeah, definitely. Bob would perk up that proving what lineage is up there on that front.
I think any documentation regarding him would be in the house in the mortal plane, because say to a man over there whose name I've completely forgotten.
You've got Chinaros, the Fey guy over here on that front.
Chinaros said that stuff his beloved would recognize would be in her childhood home, so I'm assuming all documents and all real life things probably exist in the mortal realm. So I think
you certainly definitely know from your memories of when you where you guys ended up relatively quickly ending up in that dining room. You haven't really done much of a search of the house in the mortal realm. You're definitely very aware of that. That's definitely true.
Be that as it may, we still don't know how to cross the realms without making unsavory deals with the librarian. We should try to figure out how we can pass the way he does.
He has offered us to do him a job for us to travel as much as we want. We just need to do that instead of give out memories. I'd rather just do a job, travel between the planes whenever we feel like it, and then we're sorted.
He definitely offered that travel would be worked out for you whenever you fancied. If you were willing to take on a couple of jobs to make that, or to make a job that he wanted specifically to that you would have to a deed that would need to be done to be able to make that happen. But he definitely offered that.
That is certainly my preference. Wouldn't be the first devil I've done deals with.
I don't massively like it, but I agree. I think it may be the best bet forward. I haven't lived a very long life. I haven't got enough memories to spare, to be honest.
Whatever ends we work with that being, it will not end well.
Ooh.
I don't think we should make any more deals with him than we absolutely have to, and I think we still have time to figure this out before we have to go to that final option.
But we would only be doing a job for him. Otherwise, we're just giving him memory every single time, and you were very against that one.
I don't think we should do either. If we do something for him, it must be to his benefit, and whatever his benefit is cannot bode well for anyone whose name isn't Milton.
I just don't think...
By that logic, we're stuck here.
Yes.
I'm saying there must be a way. I mean, this is a wondrous place. He couldn't have been the only thing to figure it out. Usk has transported us. Perhaps we can talk to him.
At this point, your acolyte does perk up and says, "I did not come here by anyone else's hand. I was in the gardens. I was in the greenhouse, and I ended up here after the event. I did not get transported by a person that you've been describing in your talks. There must be more ways between the worlds than you're aware of. Then I definitely had one."
Wait,
we can also go to the dining room and see if there's a portal.
Sorry, you all talked over it once.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Aspen holds up his hand. Please, she's still reeling from today's ordeal, so one at a time.
The greenhouse. Were you in the greenhouse?
Yes, I went into the greenhouse. I heard some noises. I followed them through. There was a blinding golden flash and a light in front of me, and I like I said, I thought it was Lathander. I went through and I found myself on this side.
Where on this
The
side?
hole in the ceiling
Perhaps these
in the greenhouse.
gateways can
Oh.
be mapped. Maybe we can find our own ways around.
Maybe, I mean, it can't be a coincidence that maybe I just stumbled into one, but there must be more, right? And she seems hopeful at the possibility.
Espen turns to ask, how often do you receive visitors from the other realms here?
It has been quite infrequent. There have not been many that have visited the house, as far as I can tell. You all passing through, I sensed, but there's not been many. One or two over the years, but infrequently. But it does happen, yes.
And realizing that he's talking to a different Usk, Espen will say, and your connection to this place, do you think you could sway those odds in our favor? Do you think that you could help us?
I can feel and have been able to pull things through. Maybe I can sense where the veils are weaker. I don't know. I've never tried, but it has to be worth a shot, I guess. Maybe with some
very
time I
much.
could try.
It would help your household if you were to help us.
And in helping you, I may be helping myself. The more we can learn about what's going on here, the more we can try and solve what's going on. It can't go on forever like this. I feel thin. But yeah, he seems like he is. Yeah, he is on board with trying to help you guys with all of this as this is all going on. But I suppose the questions for the sort of end of this session before we sort of we'll call it fairly shortly, because it's getting to the point where I kind of think we're going to need Milton back as this is all going on. Do you guys think you would be searching for a way through, or do you think you would take the quick way would be the best way of doing it? So I'm going to say let's put up a can I put up a poll? I'm sure. Option
I mean,
one.
like, deal with the devil, do his job. Travel unlimited, fine.
And alright, okay, 1 second. I'm just putting this in here. You get single vote. You will not see what who voted for what. I'm creating the poll. It should appear. It does. There you go. And you can start putting in your options and see how we're doing. Or
My acolyte would vote with me, by the way.
Would she though? Because apparently she was hard to read to you earlier when we talked
He's
about
changed.
One who
devil.
suggested the backdoor option.
yeah, no, this is the party working it out. This is not. She's the NPC special NPC at the moment is not the is not the
Does
answer on
Bob
that.
get a vote?
Bob does not get a vote in this time. It's handy that there's an odd number of you, and I'm going to
Yeah.
take advantage of it and that make the poll work as that's the thing. So as a group, I'm going to say that much sort of shall we say back and forth arguing will go on, but I imagine that as a group you have to come to a decision, and a decision is made that eventually that Vostalas will be called and Milton as as the results are Call the Devil 3 versus 2 for the search. So in the end we will end on a scene of you guys being making your way back to the house and the library area, and the librarian is asked to call forth for Vostalas and Milton, who will be very eager to fill you in on his escapade, shall we say. And you guys, for next time, we will be taking another trip with another memory down. to the other world. I'm assuming the answer is you're going to the material, or are you going back to the shade area and doing his job? Is the question I need as the answer. Which one am I working towards?
I vote the job, so we can just travel when
We're gonna have to do this loads. It's gonna be certain things that's intertwined with different areas. We're gonna have to keep doing it.
Okay, so let's put the poll up for that as well. Let's make sure on that one. So we have.
If we were to vote for the job, would we have to still give a memory for this travel?
Yes, you have to give this one because obviously you've got no other payment structure yet, and he's not a.
He's not an IOU guy.
Yeah, he's not an IOU guy as this one. So you can do the job, or the other option will be mortal plane. Okay, so here we go. Incoming second poll, and we will see which way round this is going to be going on that one. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, strongly do the job.
Said mortal plane?
I absolutely said
Conrad.
I want to take my acolyte home, and if y'all want to keep dealing with devils, he wants to leave too.
No, fair enough. But as a group, and again, the it comes down to that. It looks like doing the job is the lesser of the evils in doing this. So next time we'll be revisiting the shade ward version of the house, and seeing more about how you're going to deal with the job at hand that Vostalas will be filling you in on. And Milton has much to catch you up on.